This one hurt. This one hurt. You know, I never really shopped at Target, so that didn't affect me that much. I'm not really a fan of beer, and if I was to have one on occasion, it wouldn't be Bud Light, so that too didn't have a mark against me. And as far as Disney goes, they're more missed than they have more misses than they do hits. I mean, everybody knows they're in a steady decline with a stream of failure, so it's whatever with Disney. But when it comes to Chik Fil A, almost everybody in the South eats Chik Fil A. That #2 spicy chicken sandwich, extra pickles with the honey mustard, make the fries large with a Coke light ice. But it seems Chik Fil A has decided to throw their name in the mix by trying to promote this term DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, which in my opinion is just coded language for, diversity being we include as many races as we can, which I have to say, when I look at a Chik Fil A, it's always been a pretty fair mix. It was never really too white, or too black, or too Hispanic. You had a pretty diverse staff, so that's whatever. The equity part, which is supposed to be for equality and whatnot, to me only echoes that there's in fact going to be inequality. It might just be more favoritism to one side. I'm not so sure, but when people have to say that they're being, all about equality, I just really feel like it's the opposite. And the last letter of it, I, for inclusion, I think we all can pretty much surmise what that one is, but that's just involving anybody who's non-binary or transgender or CIS or whatever the terms. I'm ignorant of them and I don't care to learn them, but it is what it is. But Chik Fil A has hired a new VP who is promoting that, and they're saying that is to basically promote unity. They're better together. That's pretty much their slogan. So you're getting a lot of backlash from the right. They've always had it from the left and this is why they're getting it mostly from the right now, because Chik Fil A has always proclaimed themselves to be a Christian-based company, and they have supported and given funds to causes that are against homosexuality, I would say. So they've always had a bit of controversy surrounding that, especially when the LGBTQ was starting to make more of a movement, because this was back in like 2012, 2013, in the very beginning of it. And they stood firm in their beliefs. I will give them that. They were just about their business, selling chicken sandwiches and fries and whatnot. They never really stuck too much about religion, even though they are Christian based. But now they're doing a complete 180 for, I would say, the sake of virtue signaling, or probably to get that score for the ESG. And now, like Bud Light, they're caught in the middle. You got the left going against them, and now you got the right who's basically advocating for a boycott for Chik Fil A. And it seems like, I don't know, this is about to be the summer of dread for a lot of these brands, for a lot of them, because Bud Light has already lost its #1 spot as the top beer seller in the country. Target has lost a staggering, like $10 billion within the first week of this boycott. And then on top of that, they were revealed to have been lying when they said that they didn't have those that type of clothing in the kids section. You had people on the internet showing, in fact, that they did. And then and it was created by a transgender Satanist. So I don't know what that was about, but Target can't play coy and act like they didn't know what was going on. So take with that what you will. But it does seem like there is an agenda in mind, not only for this whole sexuality movement, but to basically just disregard religion in itself, because they have an issue with people promoting Christianity and whatnot. Me, I'm agnostic myself personally, but if you're gonna say that you can't, it's one thing to not promote Christianity or include it in certain stores or brands and schools and whatnot, then you shouldn't be able to have products aimed at kids talking about Satan supports pronouns. But I'm getting off track with that. Like I said, Chik Fil A, this one's gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna have to boycott them, but this one's gonna be a hard one. I know it's gonna be a hard one for a lot of people, but just throw their name in the bag as well. I don't know what's going on or what it's gonna take, how long it's gonna take for these companies to wise up and just kind of like revolt against this whole ESG thing. I don't know why it's so significant to gain these ratings. I mean, who cares how you're seen? Let the product speak for yourself. You shouldn't even be involving yourself in people's personal lives or politics. You're just there to sell a certain product. So do just that. And I would say for any any brands that are in the beer industry or in the department stores or just in any type of field that these companies are suffering in, now would be the best time ever to just do what everyone wants, and just to when Disney tell a story that's not pushing an agenda. For any stores that aim to be like Target or whatnot, just sell clothes to the appropriate age and in the right section. When it comes to places like Chik Fil A, just sell the damn food. Don't go ahead and start pushing your beliefs on people. Just never works. It never turns out. So you guys let me know if you've what you think about this boycott against Chick-fil-A. Let me know if you intend to boycott them, if you've heard anything about this, and if they too are going to see the same likes of Budweiser and Target. Get back with you guys later.